Hi guys, so welcome back. And today the plan would be no, again. Hi guys, welcome back. This is Christine and welcome to Kaisi Crafts for today's agenda. And okay, I told in the last video of what's the plan for April. It's doing stocks, and we're doing how many I can crochet in a day video. And since I'm going to do the stocks for today is how many flower coaster I can make in a day. And I have the list here of the things I need to make. And so yep, let's try to make this one. And I have our materials right here. So let's see how many I can make, and we'll do it in the whole day. Since it's a holiday, I hope I don't have a lot of things I need to do besides crocheting, but in the meantime we're doing the crocheting. And without further ado, let's just do this. Okay. Okay, update of the progress I've done. So I finished 4 of the outline. What's this? Spring yellow flowers. So I made 4 because I need 4. So I made 4, and that's our current update. We will be working on and continue to crochet. Okay, let's continue.
With a TV show called Youth with You 2. It is one of the most, the transliteration of that, I don't know what that meant, but it is one of the most popular idol shows in China. It was released in 2020, and get this, Lisa from Blackpink was a guest on there. She was a judge on there. So she's sitting at the judges table amongst a bunch of other celebrities, none that I personally love as deep as I love Lisa from Blackpink, but that's a really high bar to set. And she is now judging all of the contestants. Not judging, she's like helping train them. She's trying to uplift them so that they can maybe one day become idols. And there is this one contestant on there that went viral many a years ago. Because she's a...
Like before the show or after the show?
After the show airs, she goes viral. As the show is premiering, it's just the weirdest thing. Like, you have people that go viral on the show because they're just so extremely talented, or they have these emotionally gripping moments. Like, Lisa from Blackpink was crying with one of the contestants because she saw herself in the contestant when she was training. When she was a trainee, and she was like, I was so desperate to become an idol. And I see that in you, like the hunger, the pain, everything that you're going through. And she was like sobbing, and I was sobbing. Everybody just had wet faces. It was a lot. And then some people go viral because they do this. Her name is Ming Ming. Ming Ming decides for the group performance, she's going to be in a group of 3 girls. And they're going to do a full performance. They're going to go up on stage in front of Lisa from Blackpink. They're going to sing, and they're going to dance, and they're going to be rated on their stage performance and everything. So she is the middle of the performance. I don't know what it is. Something about her outfit, it seems like she's the idol, and the other 2 are like backup dancers. Except the whole time, I'm just waiting for her to sing, and she doesn't have any lines. She doesn't sing until the middle section. She's wearing a silver dress. Her hair is tied up. She looks directly into the camera lens, and she says the 2 words. I'm not even going to say it right now in the way she says it. I'm just going to give you the 2 words. Let's dance.
In 1989, he focused his studies on vocal voice and joined a troupe called the Huago Opera Troupe at only 16 years old. Life seemed to be perfect for Joe, but he struggled with his sexuality, and he realized he was more interested in men. He was reluctant, however, to admit it outright, admit fears of being shunned and disowned by One of his friends recalled Joe saying that he would be happy if he could fall in love with a girl and live a normal life. Joe was apparently made fun of because of his feminine demeanor and docile personality. But he continued to live his life as if everything was normal, focusing on his career as the leading singer of the opera troupe. Joe also sang at karaoke halls across Xiangshan and Changsha under the stage name Daijun. He gained popularity for his voice and good looks. Joe was said to live lavishly and bring home men that he considered his boyfriends. His father passed away in 1994 after being beaten to death by several people for unknown reasons. The sudden loss took a toll on the family. Joe's eldest brother took it upon himself to help the family with its financial needs. But it was impossible for Joe to continue his art studies, and so he dropped out and followed his sister to Changsha. He continued his singing career at karaoke halls in Changsha, but he became consumed by greed. In June 2006, Joe invited a man to spend the night with him at a hotel. He drugged the man, which knocked him out. He stole the man's mobile phone and 600 yuan and fled. Coincidentally, they ran into each other and got into an argument. Joe was dragged to the Kaifu District Public Security Bureau. The police examined Joe and looked through his belongings. They found pills, and all of them were confirmed to be sedatives and hypnotics. Joe was then sentenced to 3 years in prison and fined 5,000 yen. He was released in early 2008. Joe quit his singing career and disappeared from the spotlight. He rented an apartment in the Huxiang Cultural Art Market area in September 2009. Around this time, Joe witnessed a man hang himself. This experience altered something in Joe's mind. He started looking for men on online forums to be role-play partners or slaves. He said in posts that he wanted men between the ages of 23 and 40 who were willing to engage in erotic asphyxiation, whereby one cuts off the supply of oxygen to the brain to increase sexual pleasure. He said he would pay whoever was willing to take the offer up. He received many messages, but selected only 6 of them. He then arranged separate meetings with the men at various hotels in Changsha. Joe's first victim was a man from Gansu province named Feng Yu. They met on October 11, 2009. Feng Yu requested a payment of 5,780 yen for the act, and Joe agreed. Both of them booked a room in one of Kaifu's guest houses. Ju disclosed to Feng Yu the rule that he would cut the oxygen for 10 seconds before releasing it, and Feng was to be the one who did it first. Feng agreed and started to prepare the robe and himself. But while Feng was getting ready, Joe discovered a positive HIV test in Feng's belongings. Feeling scammed, Joe started to get angry, but didn't show it. When Feng wrapped the noose around his neck and hung himself, Joe simply watched. He ignored signals from Feng that he had enough and left the room. Feng Yu ended up hanging himself to death in that room. Joe moved on to the next victim and met him at a guest house in Changsha on October 23rd. It's unclear what transpired that day, but the man was also left hanging. Joe continued his sick murder spree with the same motive.
Hi guys, so update of what happened in the progress of my how many flower coasters I can make in a day. So this is my progress. I made this is 10. Okay, I made 2 of the daisy and I made 4 of the daisy outline and 4 of the spring yellow outline, so it's 10. Good progress. So let's get back to work. Hi guys, so welcome back. It's the next day. I didn't film last night because it's dark and I'm so lazy. This always happens. Every time I like to film in the light, and even though it's the process of how many in a day you should film, also in the evening, in the afternoon, and all of those things, but I don't do it. Yes, thank you. Okay, anyways, it's the next day and we are updating and we're telling how many we able to finish with the flower coaster. Okay, so I didn't say this, but put on your guess in the comment down below how many I able to make for the whole day, and is it successful or anyways. So here's all the things that I able to finish yesterday. So we start with one of daffodils. This is not the outline, just plain daffodils. One. I also made 1, 2, 3, 4 of the daffodils outlined. So 4 of the daffodils outlined. Okay. Next, I made 2 of the chrysanthemum, just plain chrysanthemum. 2. 1 chrysanthemum outline. 1, 2, 3, 4 spring yellow outline. 4 of the daisy outline, and 2 of the daisy, just plain daisy. So in total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 flower coaster that I able to finish for like 12 hours, I think. So that's the total of things that I able to finish yesterday. And I also did the center, 2 center for the chrysanthemum. This is an outline one, that's why I have like yarn for the outline. So there you go. So 2 of those, and I able to finish 2 yarn skein, and I have the remaining yarn here. It's not full, as you can see, it's less. So yep, that's the remaining one. I will finish this because I still need to do a few things. For example, I need to finish this, so I need the green one. The yellow one, it's done. I finished all the one with the yellow, this yellow, but I still need to do the sunflower, but it's not this yellow, the other one. But anyways, yeah, pretty much I think I need to do two chrysanthemum, the one with the outline, and then I need to make one lily and one plain lily and 4 of the outline lily, one Izora, and one plain and 4 outline, and 9 sunflower and 1 sunflower outline. So a total of 22 pieces. I still need to do 22 pieces, but maybe I can do that for the whole day today, but that would be in another video anyways. So I'm almost finished with making the flower coaster. So I've done circular coaster and now flower coaster. So maybe the next one will be boho coaster. Anyways, that's pretty much what I have planned for. That's what happened yesterday, and we will continue filming, of course, but in the meantime, that's it for me. Thank you for watching, and did you guess right? I know it's not that many. I'm not very fast in crocheting, and yeah, pretty much that's the reason. Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. I see you in the next video. I'm not sure if it's tomorrow, but I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.